Fire Center of Excellence in Fort Sill, and his wife, Lou Ann. Brigadier General Rory Crooks, Director, Long Range Precision Fire's cross-functional team, and his wife, Lisa. Councilwoman Shireen L. Williams, Lawton City Council, Ward 7. Colonel Todd Daniels, Assistant Commandant, United States Army Air Defense Artillery School, and his wife, Christy. Colonel Michael Bearfield, Chief of Staff, United States Army Fire Center of Excellence in Fort Sill. And our frontier friend, Colonel Retired Nate Slade. For the sequence of events, please refer to your program. At this time, we'd like to recognize our former military or civilian retirees who may be attending today's ceremony. We ask that any retirees in attendance and don't be
dedication and honor they have shown in their service. We ask for your continued blessings upon them and their loved ones. Amen.
Please be seated. Participating in today's ceremony is the installation color guard provided by the 30th Field Artillery Brigade. The color sergeant is Drill Sergeant Juan Rivera. Our guest speaker for today's ceremony enlisted in the United States Army in 1997 and received his commission in the year of 2000 as a Field Artillery Officer from the Officer Candidate School. He has served with distinction at all levels of leadership throughout his Army career. He currently serves as the commander of the United States Army Garrison, Fort Sill. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Colonel Derek Baird.
I didn't beat the adjutant's call. I didn't beat it. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Major General Brooks, Major General Gibson, distinguished guests, friends, family, and of course, all of our retirees. Thank you all for attending today's ceremony. It's a true privilege to stand before you as we take this moment to honor and recognize these extraordinary Americans, both soldiers and civilians, who have given so much in service to our nation. Throughout my career, I've truly come to understand what General Mark A. Milley meant when he said, "There is no greater honor than serving the American people." From my early days as a research tech to deployments in Iraq and Afghanistan, and later leading units in Germany and Port Cavazos, I felt the weight and privilege of that responsibility. Whether it was mentoring teams as an observer controller trainer at the National Training Center or leading my battalion through operations across Europe, the journey has always been about more than just fulfilling duties. It's been about honoring the deep trust placed in us as soldiers. Serving the American people has been the greatest privilege of my life, and I stand here today knowing that each moment spent in this uniform has been an opportunity to uphold that honor. And General Odierno once said, "The strength of our nation is our Army. The strength of our Army is our soldiers. And the strength of our soldiers is all the families." And today, this statement could be more true as we bid farewell to 7 civilians and 15 military members who have dedicated their lives to the service of this great nation. These individuals represent a cross-section of motivations. Some joined out of family tradition. Some sought to serve after the tragedies of 9/11, and others began their careers for the opportunity the Army provided. And all of them made a conscious decision to fully commit themselves to a life of service. And their careers tell this story of modern warfare and global engagement. From Iraq and Afghanistan to the far reaches of Europe, they have been on the front lines of history. They've served in fire support operations, stabilizing war-torn regions, and ensuring peace in places like the Balkans, Korea, and beyond. And like myself, they've witnessed the Army transformation over the years through multiple uniform changes, through evolving tactics, and new global threats. But one thing has remained: the indomitable spirit of the men and women in uniform and the civilians who support them. And each of you leaves behind a legacy of leadership and mentorship. You have touched countless lives, mentored young soldiers, and set an example for all of us to follow. I know from my own experience, having had the privilege to mentor and coach at the National Training Center, that the impact of great leaders stays with you throughout your career. And you have all been that great leader, ensuring that those who follow in your footsteps are better prepared for the challenges ahead. And we cannot forget our families. Military families are often the unsung heroes in our service. The long nights, the deployments, the missed holidays, none of this would have been possible without your support. Your strength, your resilience have been the foundation of our success. And to all of our retirees and those in front of us today, as you embark on this new chapter, remember that your contribution to the Army and to this nation will continue to resonate. Whether you choose to take on new roles as mentors, leaders in your communities, or simply enjoy a well-earned retirement, your legacy will live on in the lives that you have touched. In closing, I want to express my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you. Your dedication, your sacrifices, and your unwavering commitment have made a difference not only in the Army, but in the lives of the American people. And as I look around today, I see a room full of fantastic soldiers, individuals who have truly left their mark on our nation and our Army. And congratulations to each and every one of you on your retirement. And thank you for your service. Good luck in your future endeavors, and may you find peace and fulfillment in the years ahead. Fire strong.
President of the United States, the Commanding General's Point for Excellence, and a case flag provided by the Fort Sill Retiree Council or a coveted Fires Afghan in honor of their service. Each retiree spouse will be presented a single flower or token along with a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army in honor of their faithful, unselfish, and devoted service. Finally, Command Sergeant Major Pearson will present the retirees' children with a military brat certificate, thanking them for their continued support, which reflects their bravery, resilience, adaptability, and teamwork, creating the acronym BRAT and making them all true Army brats. Our first honored retiree is Colonel Michael Mullins, accompanied by his wife Shella and his father and mother. Colonel Mullins came into federal service in August of 19... Mrs. Mullins is now receiving a single flower as a token of gratitude and a certificate of appreciation signed by the Chief of Staff of the Army. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Colonel Retired Michael Mullins and family. Our next honored retiree is